commodity production. You know, it's bringing animals back on. And you have to have your animals to produce a nice, clean, healthy source of fertilizer for your property, but as well also keeping that cycle of life. All of our weeds, we can dump, give them to eat. They produce food, as in eggs, and then with the sheep, we get wool from them. And so a nice little cycle of life. It all comes back here. We can keep all of our weeds essentially on site, transferred into them, giving us energy back through the compost building and building healthy soil very quickly, naturally. So definitely, if you have any questions about biodynamics,
we just tackled, is biodynamic farming helping the vineyard or the plants to be living longer? And the answer is?
Absolutely. By encouraging life in your soil, you're basically extending the life of your soil. And by encouraging biodiversity within your site, you avoid needing to use things that might have an impact on life in general. And so every step we take to make things broader in terms of biodiversity is a year longer that the vineyard lives, or more.
And you build a defense mechanism for the plants, and you build strength, and you build energy, which is fantastic coming from around. So I can tell you we still have a 95-year-old vineyard that we converted biodynamically in Burgundy in 1999 that most likely will go 130 years old.
What about the longevity of the wine?
Of the wine, well, even more, because if you succeed into doing what Brian is doing into the winery, Brian, I'll leave it to you.
well,
The longevity of the wine as a biodynamic wine.
Well, again, I mean, it comes back to, you know, the basis of this agriculture is the plant itself is working harder. When the plant's working harder, it's producing all these antioxidant compounds, the phenolics, the color molecules, the anthocyanins, that help protect that wine. And so when we're working in biodynamics, you're encouraging the development of those compounds, so the resulting wines should last longer, age longer, because they have a higher concentration of it. Now, granted, we're talking about a system of agriculture that, you know, its basis goes back for generations and generations and generations, so there's not a great comparison that we can do side by side, but we feel that, and it seems to prove itself out when you look at the quality of biodynamic wines across the world, that these wines are built to age longer, and the makeup of them seems to support that.
Okay.